It is April 20th, so we got a special 420 friendly show for you this week. We got Can O Cannabis THC review for you from a fun company that we couldn't find any information on called Seltzer 9, so stay tuned for that. We got a great top 10 with my favorite stoner TV and movie characters, and then, of course, we got some sports and comedy and sports. Chipotle getting NHL fans hyped for the playoffs. If you wear a hockey jersey in the store today or tomorrow, April 20th or 21st, after 3 p.m., remember that part. After 3 p.m., you get a BOGO entree. So your $60 Chipotle order will just be $30. So that's nice. It is ridiculous. I do love Chipotle, but man, expensive. How you turned into the Five Guys of Mexican food, huh? How'd that happen? A high schooler's trying to get plastic out of our drinking water. Virginia teenager Mia Haler is built a filtration system that harnesses the power of a ferrofluid, a magnetic oil that bonds to the microplastics in flowing water. We must protect her at all costs. Have y'all seen these runs of scientists getting killed or dying under mysterious circumstances? I'm sure there's some people that wouldn't like this invention out in the world. So please, Mia, be safe. Wingstop coming through for 420. The hot boxes are back where you can get fiery nacho wings or chicken tendies over fries. And then today in select areas like LA, San Jose, New York City, and Atlanta, they're giving away 420 branded rolling trays. So that's pretty cool. So get that with the purchase of a hot box at Wingstop. You can always use a good rolling tray. You know, I got a couple laying around. For other things too, all right? Calm down. Reggae the seal has a soft spot for rubber duckies. The 32-year-old seal is spending his golden years at the New England Aquarium. He's far outlived the life expectancy of a seal, but my man's just chilling with his rubber duckies. You love to see it. With a name like Reggae, he's got to be pretty chill, right? Like, you don't give the craziest seal in the batch a name like Reggae. Although in the vet world, they would give the little chihuahuas name like Precious and Sweetheart, and they would be the opposite. Just let her beat her high score, people, all right? 91-year-old Westlake, Ohio woman gave her family and friends a scare. She didn't answer the phone, so they sent the cops over for a wellness check. Turns out she was just playing video games, hanging out. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, if I'm still living independently at 91, leave me alone. All right? If I croak, I croak. But leave me alone. I'm playing my video games. I want to know what game she was playing. Like, she said high score, so that's like old school, like Frogger or like Pong or something like that. So we need to know what game it was. 3 NFL players' identities were stolen in a fraud case. Former Alabama football player Luther Davis used wigs and fake IDs to acquire loans in the names of Xavier McKinney, who plays for Green Bay, David Njoku, who plays for Cleveland, tight end, and then Michael Penix, the quarterback for Atlanta. So it's crazy. The guy kind of looks like Michael Penix, but I don't know how in the world he convinced people he was Xavier McKinney or David Njoku. Like, didn't Njoku get, like, burned on some of his face last year? Something like that. This dude got, like, Hollywood-level makeup on top of all this stuff? I got questions. Last but not least, Virginia Tech football is hyped to be back in the headlines. But unfortunately, it's their spring game, and it's not about football. They had a parachuter coming in hot to open the spring game at Virginia Tech, and my man got stuck on the scoreboard. They had to come rescue him, get a ladder up there, all the good stuff, but it went about as wrong as it possibly could go. It wasn't like cartoon style to where he ran into the scoreboard and got like electrocuted or anything like that, but he got stuck up there for a little bit. But we got a fantastic show for you. Up next, we got Can O Cannabis. So we got an interesting Can O Cannabis for you on this, our high holiday 420.
It's a mystery.
We tried to be good journalists.
We do our research. We Google some things.
We found these lovely cans. I like the marketing. The coloring is fantastic. It stuck out immediately when I saw it at the head shop.
Yeah.
4 flavors to choose from. We could make a great video for you fine folks. And then we looked at their website and we can't find this product on the internet anywhere.
Like, they don't exist, like, nowhere. Like, we can't find, like, a dead link, like, nothing.
There's even a QR code that leads to nowhere.
Like, these were manufactured 6/19/25. And, like, yeah, they're all right around then. Well, that one didn't have one, but... And this place has just, like, disappeared from the internet since then.
So we are going to try this premium hemp-infused Seltzer 9 that you cannot get anywhere unless you stumble upon it like we did.
Stumble upon. All right.
So we got black cherry, watermelon, pineapple.
Wild berry.
Ooh.
So I'm going to start with the wild berry.
We'll start with the black cherry. It's proper that it's WrestleMania was last weekend because every time I hear that, I think of Stone Cold.
I was going to say, I'm just like waiting for you to start like clanking them together and just like pouring them all over me.
I respect the sanctity of our house.
Oh, that's nice.
And I don't want to have to clean that up.
Yeah, I don't either.
So it's a clear seltzer, so I like that. No dyes or colors that shouldn't be there.
I love this. I hope.
Of course she does. We can't find them anywhere. Of course she's going to fall in love. This is going to be her new seltzer. Because I hate to tell you, but you're going to love this one.
We'll just go clean them out. They had a few more in there, right?
Yeah. Black cherry's fantastic. Real subtle with the flavor. You know me. I wish there was a little more flavor in there, but I know this one over here it's going to be dynamite.
Oh my God, that's amazing. It tastes like real black cherries. Like,
yeah, that's money right
It
there.
has that extra layer of flavor that you don't normally get when you're drinking something cherry. Like as opposed to like when you eat a cherry. That's insane.
To me, that tastes more like a wild berry vape pen. You know, like it's still got some added, like you get the wild berry, but you get other stuff in there too.
Okay.
I'm excited to see your face
I know,
when you
I'm
drink
going-
these two. Watermelon and pineapple, not her favorite flavor.
Fake watermelon and fake pineapple are not my favorite flavors.
All right, I'll go pineapple then. That's my favorite one so far. The pineapple is nice and light and refreshing, and it just feels like or it tastes like you watered down a bunch of pineapple
Yeah,
juice.
that's exactly what this tastes like too. Like these are really, really good.
Dang, that is good.
Like,
Why did you leave us? Why did you stop manufacturing that? I was so worried that we were going to get these drinks and we're going to fall in love with them and we're not going to know where to get them anymore because they stopped making them.
Like, y'all, I kid you not, these taste like blended up fruit. Like, if you like blended up fruit and just like took all the water essence out of it because there's no, color or anything. But this one has like a tang of pineapple at the end. This one does taste like fresh watermelon. Like you just blend it up in or watermelon water like you would do cucumber water. This has the extra layer of flavor to it. And that one's really good too. Let me think.
Well, it makes sense because the ingredient lists are just water, cane sugar, and then natural flavoring. And then the things you have to put in it to make the bubbles.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's the MCT oil that's
So
in these
coconut
as
oil.
well.
Yeah.
That might be helping, but that is pretty bonkers.
And you get your nice 10 milligrams of Delta 9 THC with a little 5 milligrams of CBD.
Heck yeah. They all say calming on them, so that's nice.
I like it. It's a nice after your day chill drink. It's got all your favorite summer flavors. I'm just so sad I don't know where to tell you to go get them.
Yeah. So if you find them,
Please let us know where we can go get them.
get them. You'll enjoy them.
Because you're going to look it up, and all that's going to come up is Crescent 9, which, by the way, we did a great review on, so go check that one out, too.
I love Crescent 9. Their 50 grape lemonade. So good.
It is. I'm a Cantrip person, you're a Crescent 9 person, but
No.
we're still out here trying all the flavors for
I
you.
do love Cantrip.
It's fair. Which one was your favorite out of these 4?
This cherry.
Black
for
cherry.
sure.
I'm going to have to
Obviously.
agree with you. I think the black cherry is my favorite.
Yeah.
It's real subtle, real nice.
I'm surprised how much I like these two because, normally these are like negative Nancy's, but they both taste so real. Like, like you're drinking real fruit, or or you've just, stuck a bunch of pineapples in your water and you're drinking water that way. Like I don't know. It's really good.
So hopefully they've changed the name. We can find these somewhere. We'll keep dig. The internet's giving us nothing, but we'll keep digging.
We'll keep hunting.
You know what? I'm feeling generous on this, the day of our high holiday. So instead of a top 5, let's do top 10 of my favorite stoner TV and movie characters. Stoner characters have always been endearing and crucial to the plot. Whether it's friendly advice from your local drug dealer, or the black sheep family member overcoming all those obstacles, or just the fun next door neighbor along for the ride, your friendly neighborhood stoner can always be good for a lesson or two along the way. So let's get into the countdown. At number 10, starting us off, it is Harold and Kumar. They just wanted to eat those tiny little burgers, man. That's all they wanted to do. I agree, you have to be stoned to want the steamed bun mess of a hamburger. No, thank you. But they made the journey look so good, you kind of just wanted to go because you were able to go. Number 9, it is Jay and Silent Bob. First stealing our hearts on Clerks, then getting their own franchise. Who smokes blunts? We smoke blunts. Number 8, it is Jeff from American Dad. Oh, Jeff Fisher. Played by a guy named Jeff Fisher. Isn't that just like a meta stoned thing? Like the actor that plays the character, they're the same name. He's the guy in the family that contributes very little, but you're still happy to have him around. He's just a delight. Number 7 on the countdown is Thurgood Jenkins from Half Baked. Stoner janitor turned drug dealer for a cause. I mean, was that really a crime? He was just feeding the horse. He didn't know the horse was diabetic. How was he supposed to know, man? How was he supposed to know? Number 6, Darius from Atlanta. Paperboy's right-hand man. All of the trials and tribulations that trio went throughout the course of Atlanta, Darius was the calm, cool, collected member of the group. And he always had that aura about him that, no matter what, we're going to figure this out. Number 5 is Michelangelo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He was my kind of hero growing up, Like, not flashy and in your face, just laid back, chill. I saw from an early age the power of just rolling with the punches with a calm, cool, collected demeanor, and Mikey embodied all of those fundamentals that built my moral compass growing up. So cowabunga, sir. Cowabunga. Number 4 on our countdown is Alex from Grandma's Boy. I was a Grandma's Boy too, so I get it. Dream blunt rotation member for sure. I loved hanging out with my grandma, and I loved that they made a movie about it. I didn't have cable in my early 20s, and this was a go-to, so I watched this movie a lot. I love a good low-risk, high-reward storyline. I don't want to get too stressed out watching a movie. He overcomes his bully, gains success, and gets the girl in the end. Linda Cardinelli is a smoke show in this, too. Her karaoke moment, salt and pepper. My goodness. Number 3, we're getting to the top here, is Smokey from Friday. Yeah, he's that friend that constantly gets you in trouble. Would you be having fun if he wasn't there? He really teaches Craig to relax, take a deep breath, and just let it be, man. And he's the ultimate hype man in the fight with Debo there at the end. I want him cheering me on. He got me hyped, bro. I wanted to punch Debo in the face, which I never would. That's a massive human being. He's given us so many memes and quotable quotes. Like, how could we ever thank you, Smokey? I think we did by watching Rush Hour 3. So, number 2 is the icons Cheech and Chong, true pioneers of stoned humor. They met in Vancouver in the summer of '69, and the rest is history. Between their comedy albums, they're just weed bro comedies, and even voicing some animated characters on Fern Gully. These guys have always just been the dynamic duo of stoner comedy. They really walked really chill around the cops, so other weed duos could smoke in public. Number 1, topping our countdown, is Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. He always made those sandwiches just look so cool, man. I always just wanted to make those cartoonishly big sandwiches, even though I was like 5 and could only eat like 1 layer of them. This icon, man, this brother of the bud got to toke up, go work with a really cool dog, and solve crimes. Like, really give back to the community, you know? Like, he's a hero. He's a hero. And that metabolism, elite level. Really shows that weed has no bearing over your functionality day to day, you know? Like, he got it done and was still him doing his job. Plus, he had a really stressful job. Let him chill. So that is my top 10 stoner movie and TV characters. Let me know in the comments who your favorite character is. And happy holidays, guys. Let's get into sports. The Champions League is down to its final four. Atletico Madrid has drawn Arsenal in the semifinals. And defending champ PSG goes up against Bayern Munich. So should be some great matches with that. See who gets to be the last two standing. Heartbreaker of the week. Man, oh man. Peter Messick from the Cleveland Guardians was 3 outs away from the first no-hitter in franchise history for 45 years. 3 outs away. Other team had other plans. Broke up his no-no in the 9th. You hate to see it. 45-year drought. Hey, man, you did your best. Chelsea's co-owner is buying the Padres. Jose E. Feliciano is paying $3.9 billion to acquire the San Diego baseball franchise. I think Cohen paid 2.4 for the Mets. Now this guy's paying 3.9 for the Padres. I mean, it's a West Coast team. You got to play the Dodgers all the time, though. But I mean, the Mets got to deal with the Braves, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Rest in peace to World Series champion Garrett Anderson. Passed away at the ridiculously way too young age of 53. The cause of death has not been released, so thoughts and prayers to his family and friends and anyone affected by that. Will Anderson and the Houston Texans are going to be together for a little bit longer. Houston makes him the highest paid non-QB in NFL history. He got a 3-year, $150 million extension with $134 million guaranteed. Oh, and they just sprinkled in a little no-trade clause in there for him, too, so that's nice. Sexy Dexy taking up residency in Cincinnati now. The Giants trade the all-pro defensive tackle for the number 10 pick. So now the Giants have the number 5 pick and the number 10 pick in this year's draft in the first round. So the Giants are looking to start a Harbaugh era with some bangers right out the gates. So it'd be really interesting to see which route they go, because the Giants, like a lot of teams, need a lot of help. So we'll see what positions they narrow down with these 2 picks. I'm just excited the draft's here, guys. so pumped. Trent Williams, 37-year-old Trent Williams, still kicking, still one of the best in the game. The 49ers give him another 2-year extension worth $50 million. Man, making money in his later years in life. It's always fun when the announcers talk about a player close to your age. And they call him ancient. Let's check in on the NBA playoffs. It started this weekend. The number 8 Magic taking down the Pistons in the first game. So they got a 1-0 game lead with Detroit. Got another one at home, so we'll see how that plays out. My Celtics took care of the Sixers in the first game, so that was nice. I always love to get that first game win. You know, it always just feels a little bit better. The Cavs have a 1-game lead over the Raptors, and the Knicks have that 1-game advantage over the Hawks. Over in the West, the Thunder take care of the Suns in the first game, and the Lakers, even though they're the 4 seed and the Rockets are the 5 seed, are widely considered the underdog here, but they take game 1 over the Durantless Rockets. And then Denver leads 1-0 against Minnesota, who a lot of people think is going to be the best series in the first round, and the Wemby-led San Antonio Spurs take game 1 from the Trailblazers. Over on the NHL side, you know I love some playoff hockey. My Canes get the win. They take care of Ottawa in game 1. Flyers take care of the Penguins in game 1. Didn't see that coming. Canadians up 1-0 on the Lightning. Some would call that a surprise. And the Sabres. Sabres win their first playoff game in forever. So shout out to them taking game 1 from Boston. Over in the West, the Avalanche, who a lot of people think are just going to march right into the Stanley Cup Finals, take care of the Kings game 1. The Stars lose game 1 to the Wild. Golden Knights up 1-0 on the Mammoth in a battle of new teams. And Edmonton and the Ducks get started tonight. They hadn't played a game yet, so the last one's left. So about to get real good here in the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs. A lot of sports to watch. The draft's this week. Your boy's excited. And that's it for our show this week. Thank you so much. Please go enjoy the holiday if you partake. If not, be a friend. You know, go hang out with someone who's probably really high right now. We all just need to get along better, guys. Remember, we're all weird. It's way more fun when we're weird together. We'll see you next week.